Hi guys, thank you for watching my videos. In this video I will be talking to you about crochet Marley wigs. I will be making one. I'm actually making one at the moment for a client, and I decided to make a tutorial for people who wants to make it for themselves. If you would prefer me to make one for you, you can email me and I will reply to you concerning the cost, the style and other information as well. So to make your own Marley wig, you're going to need a couple of things. First, you're going to need a crochet needle. This is my crochet needle. I got this from Peckham. I get everything from Peckham. So if you're wondering where I get my things from, I'm pretty sure you can get anything you need hair wise from Peckham, right? So I got this in Peckham for about £2, I think. And you're going to need a weaving cap. This is the one I use, and this is what it looks like. And I got this for about £1. And also you're going to need Marley hair. This is the brand I always use for my wigs. It's called Junie's Marley Braid, and it's £3. And they have a shop in Peckham. It's literally across the road from the station, and you can get any colour you want. This is the colour 4, which my client requested, but you can get in burgundy, in brown, in black, and whatever mix you would prefer to use. So what I will be doing is showing you how to make your crochet, install your crochet hair onto the wig cap and also curl it. And this wig I have here is currently being made for a client in the colour 4, and this is what it looks like when you have installed the wigs, when you've installed the hair onto the cap. I will be going into more information when I start to install the hair onto the wig cap. Before you're going to install the hair onto the wig, there are a couple of things you need to know. You need to decide whichever length you're going for, and in the wig I'm making at the moment, I am going for a shoulder length crochet Marley wig. So what I'm going to do is cut the hair in half. So here is my full pack of hair. Before you install it into your wig, you need to split the hair into 3 individual pieces. So what you do is you take a strand of hair and you separate it just like that. This is one individual strand. Now I will take the other one, the bigger piece, and split this one more time. So now I have 3 individual strands of the hair, and now I'm going to show you how to install these pieces onto your crochet wig. So this is how I hold my Marley hair. I hold it with my thumb and my second finger, and then my 3rd, 4th and 5th finger hold the bottom just under my 2nd finger, just like this. So what I then do with my thumb is put my thumb in just like this to create little space for me, so that when I put my crochet needle in the wig, I'm able to have enough space to feed the hair and then pull through. So when I pull through, I feed the bottom of the crochet hair into the loop that has been created, and then I go over one more time to feed again. This makes the crochet secure. So what I then do is pull a little bit. Once you pull it, you can see that the knot has been created and the hair doesn't move around. I'm going to feed my needle into the wig cap. So what I do is go about 3 or 4 spaces in, take my needle in and get it out. Once I have done that, I take the hair here and then feed into the latch. So what I'm doing is feeding this into the needle. I'll show you that one more time. So you put your crochet needle in, get the strand, hold it halfway, and then feed into the curve of the latch. So here is my hair and it's going inside the latch. Once I've done that, I pull my hair out. Notice that when I'm pulling the hair out, the latch is closing as it goes past. I'll do that one more time. See, when I try to pull this out, the latch closes. So when I've pulled it out, I take out my latch and then I open the loop again. This time I feed the end of the Marley hair into the top and then I pull. And once it's come out of the loop, I take the loop, I turn it over, open it up, and then feed it again. And once I've fed it and it's come through, I just pull. What I normally do to make it easier is open this and then pull again. Then you can see that the knot is created and the Marley hair is very secure with it. The other way to make the crochet. Now that my crochet needle's inside, I'm gonna hold it like I showed you guys earlier, and I'm gonna latch it on here into that curve. Then I'm gonna pull my crochet needle out with the hair in it, and that's how you get the hair through. Now rather than doing the loop twice, I'm gonna do something slightly different. I'm still going to take my loop, and what I'm going to do is open it, see, as I here at the top and at the bottom as well, but rather than putting two of them in, I'm just going to grab one part and I'm going to pull in opposite directions. I'm going to do it one more time. So here is my crochet needle going into the loop. I'm going to leave 3 spaces, put my crochet needle through, put my Marley hair onto the needle and then pull. And when my crochet needle and the Marley hair is out on the opposite end, I'm going to remove my crochet needle and open the loop that has been created. And rather than put in both ends, I'm just going to grab one end and then I'm going to pull in opposite directions. And so here I will now be talking about directions, because I'm ready to make my wig into a side parting, and the way you crochet will determine how the hair will fall. As you can see at the front, you have the nets here. If you want the hair to fall in a certain direction, in my case I want it to fall to this direction, I will be taking my crochet needle, putting it in here and making it face the direction I want it to fall to. So as I want the hair to fall this way, I will make sure my crochet goes in this way, and I'm going to install my crochet hair that way. So when it falls, it doesn't fall straight down as though I were doing a fringe. It would fall naturally to the side. I'm going to show you what I mean again. I split my hair, positioned it in my hands. Here's my crochet needle. As I want the hair to fall this way, I'm going to make sure I crochet towards this direction. So I'm going to put the crochet needle here, I'm going to miss the first 2 holes, and I'm going to make sure the crochet needle generally faces me rather than facing that way, because if it faces that way it's going to fall in that direction. So as I want it to fall to this side, as I'm making a side parting, the crochet needle must face me. So what I do is hold my hair and then put it in. And once you knot it, you see that it falls this way. I finished installing the Marley hair into the wig, and this is what it looks like. I'm just going to go around and show you guys how it looks. It's quite a lot of hair, and I used a total of 4.5 packs to achieve this, and it's quite full, and that's because I'm going to be putting the perm rods in and curling them. Now this is the size I'm going to be using. If you want a bigger curl, you're going to need a bigger perm rod, and this is how it comes in a pack. There's about 12 in a pack, and you're going to need about 6 or 7 packs. So I got this for £1.49 in Peckham as well, and they have different sizes. To start to curl the hair, you're going to need your perm rods, you're going to need some hair clips, and you're going to need a brush. So the first thing I'm going to do is use my hair clip to part this section away, because I'm going to start with the front. Now I'm going to get a little section from the front. I'm going to use another hair clip to hold this side away. So this is the section I'm going to work on. But what I'm going to do is get my brush and start to brush. One good thing to do is make sure you don't brush all the way from the top, because it's kinky hair and it might tangle, and if you brush from the top down, you're going to lose a lot of hair. So always start from the bottom when you're brushing. How it comes in a pack. I'm going to open it in this end, the one with the 2 holes, and I am going to start not from the roots, because you want to leave a bit of space so that the wig cap can be covered. So I'm going to start a little bit, about 1.5 inches down, and then take my perm rod and then start to twist. And I'm going to twist it all the way down. And when that is done, I'm going to clip this in, just to hold it in place. And that is what it looks like when it's done. I'm going to show you that one more time. And then I'm going to continue twisting. And that is what it looks like when it's done. Putting all the perm rods in the hair, this is what it looks like. I'm going to turn it just so you can see. So here it is. Also, I wanted to mention that even though you are seeing the gaps, that's perfectly fine, because when you remove the perm rods from the hair, the hair is still going to cover up the gaps. So it's absolutely fine if you see gaps when the perm rods are in. So now that I've finished doing this, what I'm doing now is boiling 2 kettles of water. I'm going to be putting the water in the big bowl and then removing my wig from the doll's head and putting it in that bowl of water just for about 5 to 10 minutes. Wig to dry for a couple of hours, so I'm going to go ahead and take out the perm rods, and this is how I take them out. First of all, I take this off, and then from the bottom I take the tip and I hold the top of the rod, and then I just pull, and then this comes off. So from the very bottom I just pull. Or another way to do it is when you take this out, you slowly just unravel it the opposite way you put it on. But what I prefer to do is pull, as I feel like that is much faster. But when you're pulling, you need to be careful, or else the perm rod might get tangled on the hair and destroy the curls if you're pulling too hard. So if you are not really too confident with pulling it, I would advise you to just slowly unravel them, because that way you won't destroy the curls you've made. This is the final look of the wig. I've taken out the perm rods and this is what it looks like. I'm just going to turn it for you so you can see. It's very full and bouncy. And now what I'm going to do is go around and just trim a little bit off, just to give it a nice finish.